Well, sending a very strong and clear message. That's the hope behind House Bill 2611, also known as Preston's Law, named after Preston Lord, who was beaten to death by a group of attackers.
Bipartisan legislation increases the penalty for people who gang up and then beat somebody else up. 12 News journalist Rachel Cole's joining us now with the latest on this. Rachel?
Yeah, good afternoon to you, Tram and Troy. Governor Hobbs signing this bill that's been in the works for about a year. And of course, it's following the tragic death of Preston Lord, who died after he was beaten at that Halloween party back in 2023. Preston's Law would increase penalties for those who commit violent crimes as a group. It upgrades assault to aggravated assault if a person is aided by 2 or more accomplices, making the crime a Class 4 felony at this point. Earlier this month, the first of 7 suspects was sentenced in Preston's death and will spend the next 17 years in prison as a result. Those who loved Preston praising the work of legislators behind the new law.
Imagined that his impact would come through his death. But even in this unimaginable tragedy, he continues to inspire change.
Preston's Law turns heartbreak into hope. It ensures that his story is not one of loss alone, but of purpose and progress.
So you heard from Autumn, Preston's mom, right there in the beginning, and then a representative, Brenda, for the family. Again, the sentiment from this meeting today, swarming as it's being labeled, will not be tolerated. County Attorney Rachel Mitchell also speaking, assuring the public that those who choose to violate that will be held responsible to the greatest extent of this new law. Meantime, as we said, just one of the 7 defendants in Preston Lord's murder has pled guilty. 2 more defendants in the case, Jacob Miser and Taylor Sherman, have settlement conferences scheduled for the end of the month. We'll keep our eyes on that. The county attorney says these hearings may or may not result in a plea, just as the first one did.
All right, Rachel, thank you.